この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Great Pretender episodes 22 and 23. We are going to finish the show today, and it doesn't matter what it ends up being about or what we end up talking about or how long the discussions go. We're just going to get it done. So, we are here for episode 22. Last time on Great Pretender, we set everything up, as far as I can tell, for the incoming conflict and conflagration that has been building for almost a decade. More than a decade? Is it more than a decade now? Anyway, it's been a long while, and we jumped back into the past to show the whole setup for everything, discovering that Oz is Edamura's father, as well as probably the Wizard of the Far East, as well as a member formerly of Lawrence's squad, which was once Dorothy's squad, and Dorothy is no more. So all of the characters have a revenge angle or a redemption angle or some reason for being a part of this, except for Edamame, who doesn't know quite what he wants right now, which is quite interesting. Our characters themselves have gone ahead and conned both sides of the Shanghai branch and Akemi's branch of a horrifying slave trading organization. Let's not mince words. They sell humans, mostly children, and that's fucked up. And so we are pitting them against each other in some hope that they're going to kill each other and destroy each other or something, but I'm not sure what the end game is. Are we taking them for all they're worth? Are we destroying their operation? Are we killing them? I don't know what we're actually planning to do. That's all to be found out in the future. However, we have insulted both parties via some really clever maneuvering and manipulation by becoming translators who, as Liu says at one point, are the true controllers of the battlefield of ideas when you're interacting with people from other nations who don't speak your language, which is really fucking cool. And Edamura is right in the middle of all of it, and Laurent has made the interesting decision, up until the point that Oz talks to him, the interesting decision to keep Edamura mostly in the dark and allow real bonds of real trust to form between him and Akemi. I feel like that's gonna backfire, but I don't know. He was told everything by his father and took it hard, did not take it well, so Edamura is acting a little bit funky and continuing to use the mannerisms that make him seem like he's one of the Yakuza in truth, not just in name. So, we'll see whether he betrays our boys and girls at all, or not. I don't know if he will. I don't know if he already has. At the end of episode 21, Edamura pulls out his phone and starts making a phone call, and we don't see the other end of that phone line. We don't know who he's talking to, and so he could be talking to, like, Akemi, or, like, somebody else, and that would be bad. But we'll see. We also shot Oz and predicted that Edamura would shoot Oz, dropped a fake body through some crazy scuba diving James Bond bullshit, set up Liu versus Akemi, we wonder who Edamura is calling, and we discover that through all of this time, Laurent has been haunted by images of his former love, Dorothy, who is no more, and is just hanging out, not being there while he hopes that she's there. We also, I think I complimented the show on doing some good work and making it feel like for sure Dorothy's like really dead and we're not gonna freak out and be like, oh, guess what? She's been living in the Bahamas for 10 years and she just ran away from you or some bullshit. So that's good, and Laurent being haunted by her image and carrying around her ring gives him a good backstory that I think makes a lot of sense for him. That's where we're at. Shit's gonna start going down. We had the end of episode 21 was a bunch of characters standing at windows looking out into the yonder distance, which is to say looking toward the future and the fruition of their plans. So we should be seeing the future and some plans coming to fruition, right? Like that's the expectation here. I hope that things hit the ground running in episode 22 and we just start nailing these cons, because that seems like the fun thing that we do in Great Pretender that makes the show really cool, and I want it to happen, because it would be great if this ended on a high note and ended well, and I would like that very much. Cool. That's all my spiel at the beginning here. We're gonna watch both episodes. There will be, let's see. I guess I should talk about what's next for Friday first. Yeah. So here's the deal. I got a couple of options for what to do for Friday, and I'm moving and maneuvering some of the other slots as well a little bit. As things change and as things come to an end, the channel should shift in its focus a little bit, as it does. We just finished a poll, so Wednesday is going to become Osama ranking, which should be really fun. I'm excited about it based on like all the things that people have been saying about it, and a lot of people seem to be excited about it, which is cool. Tuesday is Stone Ocean, but there will probably be a break in between when we finish the first core chunk of Stone Ocean and when the second one comes out. So we'll have one thing, a period of time there that we'll have to do a different show. And then there's Friday, which is currently Great Pretender. And I'm torn at the moment. I'm not positive what to do here, but I will tell you that I am considering, because it comes out next week, starting next week, January 28th, on Friday, and it just sort of seems to make sense to me in a lot of ways. I think I'm probably going to watch Legends of Vox Machina, the Critical Role animated series, because I'm interested in it. I want to see what it ends up being. I'm not generally a fan of Western animation, and I don't know that I'm going to be a super fan of Legends of Vox Machina, but it's a thing that's been on everybody's radar for a while, and I'm curious about it, and I'd like to talk about the animation in it, and I also bring to bear a lot of love for Critical Role. I think that it's a really interesting D&D podcast show thing, that is, I mean, it's pretty clear and obvious that, like, one, Matthew Mercer is, if not the best, one of the most influential DMs in existence, and the existence of Critical Role and the continued expansion and growth of Critical Role is the thing that has ushered in a renaissance of Dungeons and Dragons in the modern era. Like, full stop, nothing else has contributed as much as this Twitch show. So I'm curious about it, and I want to see it, and so I'm probably going to watch it starting Friday. That's the way it's going to be, probably. If I change my mind on that, don't fully hold me to it. There might be something else that I want to do, but I think that's going to be the plan moving forward for now. So that seems like fun to me. I think we'll probably have fun with it. Anyway, it has nothing to do with today, but I wanted to mention it in this video just to get it out there. Cool. I think that's it. There will be... I gotta transition back into the normal reaction part of things and discussing things and stuff. Great Pretender, episode 22. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video that you can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description down there, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you'd like to sync up your own copy with the timer-based version, you're welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you right now. Let's go. Is it meant to be silent? Feels like it. Yep. Preparation continues, I suppose. Everybody's getting ready for the big day, huh? This is like sports squad in the locker room type stuff. All the little figures, the laptop, the tie that she gave you. Yeah, I wonder if that means anything. A call from your past. Is it too far away? Ah, you're gonna go for it. The Warlords. Who's it gonna be? Shanghai notes, huh? Okay, then. That was a cool intro. Full silence all the way through. Characters getting ready for stuff. Now then. Let's get going. Sure, yeah, why not? This is still technically tea. This is kombucha, which is fermented tea. And I think it's delicious. In terms of flavor, it's almost like fruit juice beer. Delicious. What's in the box? Oh, is that the ring that does the thing? Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, they have assault rifles. What the fuck? Laurent is holding on to the antidote. Don't accept drinks. Are you poisoning them right fucking now, dude? Holy shit, what if he is? That would be nuts. Alright, over to Akemi. Making that coffee. Shit. 100 billion. 100 billion? Coffee. It should taste different. Did they poison both of them? Is this gonna be a metaphor for something? Nope. Except this time it tastes like almonds. That's weird. Why does it taste like almonds? Oh, it's just the sign. Oh, that's purty. They're really going off with the musical cues in this episode so far. I'm not sure that I like it, but it is happening. Okay, got your new chair with your hidden blade. Lol, no, fuck you. A cat. Things are temporary. Okay. Weirdly philosophical and probably gonna have a sad moment here. Oh, you're gonna give up and leave? You're just 2 days away from retirement, are you, Akemi? Yeah, so did all the kids you sold. They wanted a quiet life too. Bitch. Okay. No, you meant it, but I'm not gonna let it affect me. I like this track. Hello. Hey. I don't trust that. Is something going wrong? Literal armies. Plu's head is so weird. They're all in police jackets? That's interesting. Oh, I'm sure of it. Both. All. He's serious about this, huh? Baby, I know it. He will. They will. They always do. Getting ready to put helmets on. Hmm. Hello. Of course. They won't find my ring, right? Nice ring. Money. Better than money. Okay. Right, they repainted the walls immediately before they arrived, right? I wonder, was there a reason for that? Like the cellophane, like a weird trick regarding the paint. Cool angle. Hello. Cool. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Sorry. I'm sorry. Smack. Cut his hand off. With your sword. Oh, he sees the button. Hmm. Okay. Not what he said. Did we just break the line? I think we did. Bum bum bum. Hola. Hoop, there it goes. Oh no. Okay. This is a play. What about all the soldiers downstairs? Why, thank you. Ooh, stock notes. We're the police, bitch. Sorry. Nah. We're not actually the police. True. We've been sold out. He realizes. Uh-oh. Well. Oh, a real harsh betrayal. Yeah, that's right. That's right, motherfucker. What are you gonna do, Edamura? What are you gonna do? You're right in the middle. Ding. Stab. Nope. Oh my god, he did. Oh! There's the revenge. Wow, that animation's great. Ta. Wow. Did he knock himself out? It's just a needle. There's no poison in it. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Well, we're not police. Whoa. My guy. Oh. Oh shit. What? Inamura, what have you done? He's double crossing. He's triple crossing. He's gone too far. Wait. What the fuck? Why? How? Wasn't the lady who was legit on no. Yeah, we did kind of pull the same thing again. They what? Hi. His voice actor is great, but what the fuck is happening? This is this has got to be different. And I'm one of them. True. What? Itamura, what the fuck, man? All right, what's the triple cross? The quadruple cross. What is it, Itamura? What's the real deal here? Okay. Still have your sword, which means that she's disarmed. You okay? My guy. Personal, huh? Gonna stab you with a fucking sword. Is this real? I don't know whether to have narrative tension because I don't know if it's real. No, dude, she was right. I didn't think of that contradiction. Yeah, he's gonna stab you with a sword. Hey? Eh? Yikes. Oh! Oh! What? It's like it's written just so that the craziest shit keeps happening. I don't understand yet. Whoa! Okay, Abby. What? We're gonna shoot our way out? What? No! Fucking no! This is ridiculous! But this isn't the final episode. Wait, but the only people who are inside now are Eddie's group and the people. They could all be fake. What's the scene? It's empty. There are no bodies. They just took them for everything. What the fuck? It was just to get them to run away? Fuck! They got me again! In multiple directions! Hey. Oh. Why isn't the elevator working? Why did we have to repaint? Is that gonna collapse this building? What? What did we build? That's the detour. They took them to a different location where they built a skyscraper? Or some bullshit? What the fuck? What? What? How did they get them here? What? I mean, amazing, but what? Why can't we be friends? That's gonna fall apart. If it was that, there was no need to fake build a skyscraper. It could have been on ground floor. What? How did they get them there? They drove there. They drove there. What? Fascinating episode. Absolutely enthralling. Simultaneously 10 out of 10 and 1 out of 10. What the fuck? I've been got so many times by this show. It needs to stop getting me. It needs to stop, but it won't. It won't. It won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Fuck. How did they get them there? You can't drive to an island. Oh, I just muted. It's fine. Okay. So there's some stuff here that's very fun, and the episode is well paced and well put together and very interesting and, again, enthralling. And then there's some shit that I don't understand. Here's what it feels like to me. It feels like, in the interest of creating shock value and creating cool twists, we've thrown out some of the realism and the verisimilitude of it, allowing for narrative conveniences that allow those twists to happen in ways that feel compelling and, like, interesting. But when you look at them and they make you shocked, you're like, wow, what? What? But they don't feel real to the world or the characters quite as much as some of the other ones have yet. Maybe we'll show it all in a different way a little bit later, and it'll be more interesting in the next episode. So we'll spend less time on this recording, on this portion of the discussion, because we want to move into the next episode relatively quickly and get the whole picture here as we Ocean's 11 reveal the whole thing. I assume we will do in the last episode. But it does feel contrived to me. And a little bit weird. That said, I still don't know what exactly is twist and what is not. So the things that feel contrived maybe are contrived because they're part of the con, right? It's just a little bit confusing. That said, I do like the flow, the pacing, and the feel of this episode a ton. I like it a lot. I mentioned it before, I like this opening sequence where our characters are just walking around being ready, and it's silent. And we juxtapose Adamura and Laurent in a way that makes them feel like they're in contrast, which is cool. I also love the use of more creative angles from outside the buildings, which is very nice. And things like looking up at the faucet head has a very different feel to it, like a different director's work. A little bit like Tatami Galaxy to some extent, weird other feels to it. But we get all ready, remind us about the tie, head on out, history is there, Sengoku is there, and we're just doing all the setup. I really like this moment. I like the thing closing to reveal characters. I always love foreground objects when they interact with the nature of a frame. Like this foreground object of the briefcase covers up all three characters and then reveals them as it comes down, which I think is cool. It's just clever stuff that feels neat and interesting and intriguing and tricky. And that's cool. Okay, so we set up all the things. We establish that these men are there, but we don't really understand fully why, but I guess we do. We give them the drinks, and the drinks. Maybe we knocked them all out. Like some weird drug that puts them out for an hour flat, and then we took them to the place and then made them think that things were normal. But then we would have had a scene of them like falling asleep in the car and waking up maybe, or something like that. But I guess we're not showing us that, so we won't see it. I think it's pretty clear that they probably put something in the drinks, both the coffee and the champagne. And that's probably how they got them there, isn't it? That's really interesting. It's also why they repainted her office, right? How did they swing that? How did they manage to get her office repainted at the same time that they were building this fake facility that would smell like paint? That's weird. There's something weird about that. Okay, so the numbers are wrong on both sides. I like this little moment with her. To be honest, I didn't used to like coffee, but I've come to like it since you've been brewing it. And this is more impactful because I believe he is betraying her right here, right now, which is interesting. I love this shot. I love this landscape and background. It's gorgeous. It's just super pretty. Understated note that is, like, obviously you see these streaked lines of color across the sunset on the mountains and the clouds, and that's like, okay, that takes your attention. But I really like the branches of these dead trees that create these shadows out on the ground. I think it's very cool looking. And I like this angle too. It's very neat looking. And we see this, and she's, like, sleeping, right? And we keep showing this location, cut, and this is that location. But this isn't that location, right? It can't be. So he's fiddling with stuff, we're doing things, we're getting ready, we fade out here. We get into a car, the traffic is bad, so we're taking a shortcut. But we are in a city, still in a city. All of these guys are waiting downstairs, but they're waiting in the wrong place. We're in a parking garage that doesn't exist? Has to be. We have this whole talk about what everybody's going to do and how we're going to get ready. We arrive in the elevator. Everybody shows up. They mention how it stinks. They do the pat down. We're all in claustrophobic, like, confined spaces, so it's impossible to tell what's outside and what's near us. There's the statue. Everything is immaculately recreated perfectly because Adamora has been inside the whole time, including the special new chair, which is interesting, and the city skyline, which is also interesting. I don't buy it, man. I do buy this interaction, and I like this interaction. This is some groovy stuff. He reaches out with the poison ring. She gives it a look, looks up at him with a look that's not even, you're trying to betray me right now, but is just a look of, like, I do not deign to touch your filthy hands, mongrel. It's like, oh, shit, Akemi. And he notices the button and realizes he should probably take a couple steps back, and does so. So we talk it out, we put all the money on the table, and everybody goes, wait a second. This isn't what we've agreed on. What's going on? Something is wrong. Twisty, 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 cops. Okay, so the cops show up, they do a thing, you're suspected, they take all the money. Cool. Adamora betrays maintaining the trust with Akemi. Interesting. He stabs Liu. Liu knocks himself out. Sword, threaten, Eddie's boys. Sorry, there's somebody mowing a lawn outside. I'm sure you can hear it. It's loud. I'm gonna move this way, and hopefully that slightly helps. And I'll just sit back a little bit. I can see that the audio is still registering on it. There's nothing I can do about it. Sorry. I mean, I can hear it with good headphones on. It's fucking loud. Okay. Long trial pronounced innocent. Hate you. Blah, blah. Angry boy. Many guns. Real guns. Take the camera. Sword. Threaten. Threaten your dad. And starts going off. Also starts cackling like a beast and laughing about how much it's great that he's overcome Laurent. Shut up. Let me remind you again. You are the one who abandoned me and Mom. I love this. I think this is really good, and I didn't see it coming. And by this, I mean the, Sorry, the lawnmower is actually destroying my train of thought. Fuck. The contradiction inherent in the lone wolf mentality that all of the con artists have been presenting throughout the series. And they've done it like a dozen times over the course of the series, so we're... Christ almighty, it's so loud. I'm actually just gonna wait a bit. Okay, it is slightly quieter. I think it's a weed whacker, not a lawnmower, but I think they've moved slightly away from me. They're actually mowing our lawn, so they're right in front of my window, which is why it's so loud. The contradiction inherent in the lone wolf mentality that they've been parroting, which is they claim that they're lone wolves. They leave people behind if they fall behind. They basically follow the pirate's code. And yet Laurent and Oz in particular, gave up his family in order to execute a plan for these con artists for Dorothy as a revenge plot, which should be against the lone wolf mentality. And yet they claim this lone wolf mentality, and yet they're not acting like it. And in the middle of that contradiction is Adamora, who wants to not be a lone wolf and also doesn't understand why he's on the short end of the stick when it comes to, you know, the things that these people choose to do. It's interesting. So he goes fucking off, and I actually really like the way that we show all the characters reacting to this, which is blank, cold expressions, as he starts calling them all out, almost individually, and kind of making a fool of himself as he does so, but acting real good. And at this point, I don't understand that Adamora is faking it. I just don't. It's a pretty crazy fake because it feels believable, which is honestly the best part of it. I think this interpersonal, like, self-betrayal sort of stuff is the best part of the con that we see here. The actual mechanical con doesn't work for me yet. We might show how it does, and then it might work for me. But the interpersonal con the way that Edamura is turning on his allies and gaining this trust with Akemi and the others by doing so, and like being, yes, I was part of this con, but I'm turning on them and helping you, is quite interesting and quite cool. But these blank cold expressions from all the characters, real rough. From now on, I will only trust in myself. I'm glad I could hear your true feelings, but the way you are now, how should I put it? You're screwing it up, kid. So he goes for the Schleisch, stab, wacha, maybe choreographed, seemingly choreographed, and his dad kills him, supposedly, from behind, where we can't see the blood packs on him explode. Interesting. And cuts the tie, which is even better and more symbolic, right? The tie is sliced, and so he falls back, and the tie flies off in the air, and we see that Akemi's care for him is legitimate, which is interesting. Because that's an interesting thing to find out about the con. Bullets start going everywhere. But are they real? We throw the gas bombs. The others get out and close the doors. And all goes silent. Nani? Why doesn't the elevator work? Because there is no elevator, I guess. How did we all get here? I don't know. Let's pull this weird lever, and the whole thing drops, revealing that we are inside a skyscraper that is fake on an island that is real, that is haphazardly constructed to have one penthouse building and no other buildings, and then it all falls down, and then we cut out, and it's Great Pretender ending. So how did that part happen? The interpersonal stuff I'm down with now. I'm down with it. I'm fine with that. It's cool with me. Except Eddie Casano showing up. I don't know how. I don't get that. I guess Edamura made that call, but And also, apparently Sam and Coleman are in on it. That's bullshit. Like, no. No, they're not. They're not going to work with you. Clark might. Sam won't. Coleman fucking won't. Coleman sucks. Like, why would we work with him? He sucks. Fuck that. And Eddie, like, how did Eddie get free? See, this is the narrative convenience part, right? Last time we saw Eddie was chilling out, talking to a real serious federal investigator who was gonna nail him and had all the evidence she needed to do so. And he apparently has bribed his way out again? Bullshit. Bullshit. Once one of those feds get their hands on you, the bribes aren't gonna work no more. No. Nope. I don't buy it. But I'll buy it. I'll buy in because it's the show and it's fun. Some of the stuff in this episode, real good. No problems with it. Some of the stuff in this episode, hard pill to swallow. Little bit of problems with it. Depending on how they do in this last episode, I'm either going to really like or really not like this ending for this last arc. Now, that said, the ending of this last arc shouldn't affect the way that I feel mostly about all the other arcs, because all the other arcs are pretty much self-contained stories, and we've already talked about how we felt about them. They're all pretty cool. First one in particular is really good. This one, it's on a teeter-totter. It's on the edge. It's on the fence. I'm not sure whether I'm a huge fan of it. We'll have to watch the last episode to really find out. So let's go ahead and stop wasting time talking about this episode and move into the point where we will actually probably explain some of this stuff and find out what's really going on behind the scenes. And then we can talk about whether we like the last arc or not. Cool? Cool. I'm going to take a break, do a little sync, and be back in a second. See you in a moment. Peace. All right, welcome back. We are good to go for the final episode of Great Pretender. The con has mostly occurred. They've been all left on an island building with everybody else gone, and they're fucked. How that all happened, I'm a little bit confused on. Let's find out if it tells us and if we get to find out any of that stuff. Let's watch episode 23 of Great Pretender, Beep Beep Timer. Okay, here we are on a deserted island. Time to be friends. Is that a gacha ball? Oh, hi. At least they left you with some rations and shit, yeah. How did they get off the island? I don't know. Oh, they've got a hatchet, a machete. It would be a hatchet, actually. Oh, Liu. Oh, chair. What's in the other side of the chair? I forget. She had somebody bring that down for her. Or I guess it fell down, so they just had them bring it out. Yo, you should hold on to the cigarettes. They're going to be a commodity. Oh, hi. That's actually smart. Just going to break that. Nope. Huh. Not smart. Never mind. No. No. Okay. Well, that's a thing. That's resolved. Like, we don't have to go back there. I feel like we will. I feel like there'll be something interesting with Akemi and Liu, but I don't know what. Okay, where are we? Oh, we're in the past. No. We gotta be there, man. Yes. Fucking yes. Maybe you should. Wizard of the Far East, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Weird dreams. Oh, hi, buddy. Same cut. Same thing. Hoa! Oh. It's the hardest thing to do, though. Bye. Splat. Nah, she's Abby. She's fine. Okay, we're doing all these cuts again. Again. Interesting. Oh. This is them. So this is that day. That's why we're showing it. Okay. Sure. No, there isn't. Fuck off, dude. How do you have money now? You're fucking broke. Okay. Sure are. Drip, drip. New beans. Mm-hmm. This one tastes like sleeping drink. Weird. Why does this taste like NyQuil? Fucking drink it. Fucking drink it. Something just flicker twitched. That was weird. Got all of them, huh? Pop. Ah. Trippity drop. As he hands them drinks. And he's not drinking himself. My guy. Gulp. Yeah, really fuck you up. You're big. Holy shit. Okay, alright. It's up. Oh, there we go. Mm-hmm. I'm sure. Knock you all the motherfuckers out. Good night. Briefcase in the back, and we're going on a detour. Yeah. Because we're going off to an island, huh? Wait, this is the garage. Yeah, we're gonna use little Cessnas to fly there, huh? Hi. Alright, that makes sense. Zoom. Oh, good. Prevent them from fully dying. Load them up, planes. Aha. He's a big guy. Wow. This is so much effort for a part of the con that just doesn't need to be there except for shock value, but it's fucking sick. It's pretty cool. Ridiculous. Let's go, everybody. Places, places. Oh, wow, they're painting now. Fuck. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So they had to. You just fucking stole it? Sick. Yeah. Ooh. Nani? Only the elevator at the end works. Oh, hey, buddy, let's go. Estamos aquí. Fucking nuts. Ding dong. Everything is as expected. I feel weird. Hi, 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 hi. Were they not always there? Abby with the fingers, great. Yeah. Damn right. Let's go. Oh, this is insane. Okay, I'm more of a fan than I was, for sure. Oh, switcheroo? Oh, oh, full switcheroo. It's a fake needle. Well, it's a real needle, no poison on it though. Wow. They really did think of everything, huh? Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I mean, I'm fine with it, but there's no fucking way. Let the play begin. And cut. Great. We skip it. We cut to the end. Good. And then. All these cuts are amazing. Eh. Yeah, fuck you. No. You're a lot alike, kid. Dink. Dink. Just to reveal it and show it to them because. Wait, they took the room down and then took it up again? I guess. Okay. Sure. Cheers. Yeah. Uh, fucking sure. No, they would all kill you. They would all kill you. Sure. Mm-hmm. Sure. Oh, that's the picture that was the tie. That actually tracks. I'm down. I still think they wouldn't be here for this. Aww. Ah. You pushed his hand. That's nuts. It was a real sword, right? Yeah. Yeah, we built a skyscraper. A fake one, but still. How we doing over here? Yeah, the piled rubble that is just a facsimile of your previous existence. To whom? Oh, it's Akemi's son? Keep conning people forever. I'm waiting for another shoe to drop. So far, it feels like it's not gonna drop, and I'm happy about that. I hope there's no other shoe. Okay, he's gonna think about Dorothy. Cool. Is he gonna chuck the ring into the ocean? Yeah, because it's done now, right? Ding! Good. 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 Fade out. Fade out. Fade out. Fade out. Fade. We have too much time. There's too much time. No, 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 no. Don't fuck it up. That was end. That was it. That was end. That was end. We did it. Shit. Okay. Talking to... She knew? Okay, that works. Okay, becoming a dad to people who aren't your kid. Neat. Neat. Sure. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Good timing. Hmm. That is what going to university is about. True. Who? Who? Cowan? Her real name? Oh, an artist. Very pretty. All for just one shot? That's nuts. Ooh-wee! Wait, I'm sorry. Who's Cowan? Run an Instagram. Be sick. It's a colorful place. No comment. Mm-hmm. Tell me it's not Eddie fucking Casano or some bullshit. Who is that? No, actually, who's that supposed to be? I don't remember who this character is. There's still 3 minutes left. There's still something at the end. Okay, so far it hasn't fucked anything up. Who was that guy? I don't recognize him. Am I stupid? I feel like I'm stupid. The whole scene felt like I was supposed to recognize him, but I don't. It's not the Steven Seagal analog, right? That's not what's going on here. Is it? It might be. It might be. But I don't know. Okay, I don't think it fucked it up. I think it did good. Right now. I think it did good. Okay. The ring? The ring. No. No. No! She has fucking amnesia? Ding, all my memories come back. But we don't have time to deal with it. Neat. Mm-hmm. It doesn't affect the story, really. It's fine. There, I've only got one problem with it, which is that I've already gone in hard on being really supportive of the way that the show has made sure to show and tell us that she's actually dead. But to Laurent, she is, and she might as well be, and so it doesn't matter. This would be fucked if we somehow showed that Laurent was like paying these people to take care of her and knew that she was like some bullshit, right? Or one of the other members of the squad knew or something like that. But full amnesia, living in Taiwan, nobody's seen her in years. Yeah, fine. Sure, whatever. It's just for fun. It's just for fun here at the end, right? Like, oh, that's an interesting thing. Is it necessary for the story? Does it add anything? No, but I don't think it subtracts much either. Oh, I was real scared right in this section over here. I was real fucking scared they were gonna fuck it all up. Who is... I think this is the Steven Seagal alike. So I think we're doing like a semi-Reagan or Schwarzenegger sort of joke where like a known actor becomes a politician. And that works for me. That's fine. I think this episode is a good wrap. It does a really good job of explaining all of the things that occurred, and I'm fine with it. I was fine with all the interpersonal stuff and the betrayals and things, and eventually assumed that Makoto was like blood-bagged after we took me a while. I got. I'm not gonna pretend that I didn't get got and that I saw all this coming. I got. It got me. Good job, show. But I was confused and weirded out a little bit by some of the mechanical stuff. And then I wanted the Ocean's 11 twist to show how these impossibilities actually occurred. And we got it. We got it. It works. It's insane, but it works. And so I'm okay with it. And that's like it. Like, we already resolved all the character stuff, really. We already did it all. This is just an episode of how revealing what was going on behind the curtain, and it works as such, and I'm happy with it as such. It feels like it emotionally wraps most of the plot threads, and all our characters get to a point where they could go on and do more of these weird adventures, or they could just keep doing what they're doing, but either way, we can move our attention away from the story and feel good about it. This intro with him going, "Hey," and then getting cut off is lovely. Just lovely. Talking about forgiveness, what can a wizard do? A wizard can do all these things, and he remembers that. Abby's talk with him is really important, and he makes a choice then. And that choice is to set all of this stuff up and to talk to Eddie and make all of these things happen. But he does it without telling everybody. So they are not playing along with him because they don't expect him to be doing this, but they eventually are playing along with him because they eventually see the blood bag and realize what's going on. That's cool. That there are things in all of their drinks is wonderful. The whole, like, snowballing event of people passing out and then being like, "Oh, they're passed out. You guys want some coffee?" And then more people are passed out and you're just dealing with big groups of passed out people, I think is very funny. Just, again, a snowball of people being asleep. Works real good. And is very silly. So we take our shortcut. I like that we bring this guy back in. I think that one of the past brought back in people makes the most sense. He mechanically makes sense and makes sense to, like, take them there in planes and stuff, and it's great. And is a character who I believe would work with them again. Eddie and Sam and Coleman, I don't buy. One little thing that I do like is the idea that Eddie bought the kiss from Coleman, because we saw that piece of art with the two people, right? Like the two heads a couple of times, and we saw it in his place, and that's what that art piece is. And so it's kind of cool that that's a thing. The idea that Sam would be with us is a no, and make jokes about girls is a no, and Coleman I would not think would. I think he'd be out for vengeance for his entire life. The whole squad scrambling to make everything happen is great, and the sort of silliness of it, the goofiness of, like, oh, they're coming from above, oh shit, everybody scramble, everybody run, and then, looking back behind, seeing somebody and flipping them off. Abby with just the middle finger out the door is wonderful. I think it's great. Fake ring, thinking of everything, every little bit and piece is great. Gets his revenge. Also, I think this is my favorite set of cuts, animation-wise, in the episode, and maybe in all of the episodes. They're really good looking. The guys going crazy with the guns, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, particularly Abby doing this swing that's all smeary and just going insane, firing blanks into everything, is really fun. And VLC broke. We were at 12 minutes or so. Yep, there we go. Cynthia looks great. Very gifable. Very fun. Very good. Everybody's up. And I guess, okay, so they pull this lever which takes the whole thing down, right? So then how does it get back up? And then, it's fine. We celebrate on a boat. And he reveals that it was partly her doing this, and we talk it all out, and we reveal how everybody ended up doing it. Took our big haul, left them all out there on the beach, talked to her son, which is cool, I guess. Have our chat with Laura, and get really tired, go to sleep. He chucks his ring, and it's final, and it's the end. And we get to do a little bit more emotional rap with all of our characters. Come Drinking With Me is very cute, and his daughter is super cute. Who is this character? Oh, he's one of the fucking kids, right? I think so. Has to be. Right? Yeah. Okay. Abby climbing fucking mountains and just being chill is rad. This is my favorite end for one of the characters, and I think Abby is my favorite character throughout. She's oscillated. It's gone up and down, but I think she is my favorite throughout. He's gone up in the world, and I think that is the Steven Seagal alike, and so he's the president now. All right. Yeah, no, we wrap all the things effectively. The twists are, they're more for the story and the sake of the fun story, and yet it's a fun story, so why would I have a problem with that? They all are made to make mechanical sense, even if they don't completely at first, and that's okay with me at this point. I think Great Pretender is like a 7.5. It's a good fucking show. This has been enjoyable all the way through. Some of the parts are better than others of the parts. I do still think that the first part is my favorite of them, just because it feels like it executes best on its premise. but they didn't screw up anywhere along the line in a way that really irks me. And so I'm pretty happy with the way that Great Pretender has turned out. Good job, Wit Studio. Good job, Great Pretender. Making an anime original is not easy. Making one that's 2 cores long and ends on a good note is way harder. And doing it with pretty consistent, if not the top best ever, production quality, as well as really interesting art, makes it very interesting and a very unique show. Not a show that I'm going to come back to or like rewatch or that I feel like I care about deeply. A show that's been very fun to watch and very fun to talk about, and there's been some good discussion around it, and some of the interpersonal stuff and some of the ways that these characters view their world is an interesting lens through which to view the world. But for the most part, it's kind of popcorn anime. It's popcorny entertainment. It's very entertaining to see these characters pull the wool over the eyes of people we don't like, and to find out how they did it in an almost magical way is like seeing behind the curtain of a real magician and, figuring out what somebody truly talented and impressive is doing. And that's fun. I think it's fun. And I think this show is fun. I think it did a good job. Good job, Wit Studio, again. And I think that's going to be that's it for the discussion here. Great Pretender, good. I'm not unhappy. I'm relatively pleased with the time that I've spent on Great Pretender. I don't feel like I've wasted any of it. I feel like it did well. Not my favorite story ever, but nowhere near my least favorite either. Good job. Cool, we're going to wrap there. I've been Teeaboo. This has been the finale of Great Pretender. I hope you've enjoyed watching through this piece of media as much as I have, or more. If you really love this show, that's totally cool too. If you hate it, that's okay, I guess, but why? Tell me in the comments. Next week, we will start something different. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I said in the beginning what I think it'll be, and we'll get there. That's going to be everything. I'll see you next week for something different. Thanks for watching on a Friday. Have a great weekend and a great day. Peace.